Hello, dear one. Hello. Delight to be here. We feel you as we are with you. There is more we would like to discuss. We are happy, honored, and joyous to be with you, to speak with you, and with others through you. We recognize the possibilities are great for sharing and for opening new ideas and new discussions, new ways of seeing things that are enlightening, supportive, and empowering. As you look upon your world and you look upon yourselves, you do not always see it this way. And we seek to bring you the comforts of new views, new perspectives and understandings. And you are ready for these. You are calling them forth. This is why we are here. We recognize your readiness, and we answer it. Because indeed we are one, and you are calling forth wisdom from parts of yourselves that are quite close and available to you. And you think of them as either separate or something from a past moment in time or a future self, and yet it is all right here with you at the core, at the core, at the core, at the core of your being. Everything accessed at the core. And at the core there is always more. And so we are meeting you at your core, where there is great delight and welcome, curiosity and interest in what is new and what is possible and what is happening. We tell you, you are very special, dear ones, very special indeed. And you see yourselves as so ordinary. If even ordinary, quite often you see yourselves as the weakest link, the one that can't seem to figure it out. And we say, that is the confusion speaking. And we invite you to go deeper beyond the feeling of vulnerability and incapacity and confusion, to deepen, 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 deepen to your core. And that is where you find your rich imagination rippling with divine possibilities and wisdom and nourishment and nectar and the energy you need and desire for all your dreams to come true. And they will be dreams you haven't even dreamt yet, that will begin knocking on your door, knocking on your consciousness, to be recognized, to be acknowledged, to be felt. And we are here to help you make these connections alive again, active, to ignite these passions that run deep without the doubts and hesitations and uncertainties that would have you pack them away as impossible or improbable or unlikely. They are part of your grand design, dear ones. They are part of you. That is why they feel like passions, and that is why they repeatedly come back upon your awareness, the desire for something else. And you wonder where it comes from. Why does it come back again and again? It is reminding you. We're delighted with you and delighted to be here with you as you reach into the unknown, through and beyond what you think is certain, known, dependable, that you might desire to repeat just for those reasons. And we say, your true desire is to reach beyond them and feel into the uncertainty, the unknown, the unrealized, until you bring it back with you. The feeling, the knowing, there is more. And you claim it, and you let it reveal itself to you in all its grand design and possibility, even though you don't know yet. Perhaps the way, how it will be, how it will come to be. You do not need to concern yourself as much with that, the strategy to accomplish something. For when you actually claim it and bring it back into your sacred heart, you will feel it pulsing. And the pulse itself, the feeling of it, the joy of it, the joy of being you, this grand design that you are, that will begin to emanate and pulse out like a beacon, your desires, that which you know you have come here to unlock and present to the world through you, and to offer to the world as you, to dance with, to bring that nascent feeling, the ribbon of light, the thread that you are just beginning to pull upon, that leads to an entire fabric that already exists. But you begin by sensing first that little thread. It's something is here, there's a thread, there's a feeling. And when you start to tug on that thread, more opens and comes into view. And we are here to assist you in trusting yourself, in feeling that thread, in opening to more. And recognizing your brilliant, sovereign nature has much more for you, has much more to offer you, and offer the world through you. And it is a grand joy to be part of that with you, to recognize it in you, to remind you of it, and to pulse and spark and ignite that again, and to observe and witness what you will do with it. So many masters walking amongst each other in the forgetting, not recognizing each other as the masters they are. But when you begin to recognize yourself as the master you are, and to trust that feeling, even if you don't quite yet know what it's bringing forth, then you begin to magnetize to you the new mirrors, the new co-creators, the allies, and ones who will see you as you are, see your grand design, and feel a connection with that, because they will start to feel that thread in themselves. Oh, I'm a part of that. I want to be part of that. I feel something interesting happening here. I'm curious. What is this? I'm open to discover it. Yes, I want to feel this. And I want to participate with this. And I want to see where it's going, what it will reveal, what it will create, what will be on display as I bring my attention and shine my light upon it and join with it. More starts to amplify, more starts to open and move in a vibration of possibility. The energy of that spirals out and draws to it more and more. And it's very exciting to watch from our point of view and to assist you in the awakening of so many sparks of possibility that are coming alive online, as you say, the divine design that exists within you, that is ready to be illumined, illuminated, realized, allowed to take its form in the fabric of life that you are living in, and create completely new worlds for you to enjoy and be part of. As you bring home here, through you, the feeling first, the recognition then, the physical expressions. Oh yes, dear ones, there is much to look forward to and enjoy. But it all begins and ends with you, through you, as you. The sparks felt. And the aliveness of the new is calling you. And the old repeating itself is feeling uninspiring. The repetition doesn't feel alive. The new feels alive. The possible feels alive. And that's what you want. Because in the aliveness is the nourishment that returns to you what you've been feeling is possible. The sweetness, the nectar that you've been sensing. I know it's here. I can feel it. How do I get to it? Well, you invite it, and it gets to you as you welcome and embrace more without suppressing it by all the doubts and uncertainties. The doubts and uncertainties can coexist with you. Just keep your attention and your presence and your excitement and your curiosity upon the possibilities. They do not need to be in conflict with one another. They do not need to be in struggle such that one snuffs out the other in order to exist. It's just that the spiral amplifies the possibility, and your attention becomes less and less and less upon the doubts and uncertainties. As you sense and feel the new happening, you stop doubting it's happening. And so your alignment becomes quite centered with it. And the hesitations and doubts and uncertainties start to fall away. Because they can't get a purchase on the ground with the joy and exuberance and desire and excitement that you're feeling as the energies pulse and rise in you for the newness, for the new designs to express, to be felt first, then recognized, and then you know it's here. And then the doubts that it could be here fall away because it's felt. I don't know what form it will take, but I know it is here. And so I will watch it unfold. And then you begin to see the form it's taking, because your attention is with it. Your interest stays with it. And as that is unfolding before you, it is important you don't lose sight of yourself as the point of origin, such that the wisdom is to enjoy observing more that is coming through you. But don't lose yourself in the creation and think that you are that, because your attention coming back to your center will be how the new continues to come forth through you. And so more will spin forth. More will spiral out. And so you keep your joy and exuberance on the invitation for more, for new, for the new reality to take form and display itself in many, many ways. Ornaments on the tree. Beautiful, everyone. And you don't lose sight of yourself being the tree that set the ornaments off in their grand display for all to see and enjoy. So you are the space that those beautiful creations can be seen in, can be seen through, can be recognized and enjoyed. But you don't lose yourself as one ornament. You remember that you are the space that many beautiful ornaments emerge through and display themselves around and upon. And in this way, it is the infinite abundance of you ever creating more beauty. And that ornament may be a heart connection in a conversation with someone you've just met. And briefly, and then you go your ways, but something beautiful is left in the field. And it feels magical because you stopped and honored that feeling you had, that connection. And then you move on, leaving a beautiful ornament in the field, in the fabric of this earth plane. And the next may be a song that you begin singing as you walk. And you sing it in your mind, and you feel bolder, and then you sing it out loud. And you feel aligned, and you feel the joy of singing and hearing your voice, not holding itself back, not hesitating to express. And you have left another ornament in the fabric of life, and that ornament carries your energy, your love, and your song. And you move on, returning to your core, not concerned with what's next, but simply feeling within yourself the next moment, the next interaction, the next possibility, the next vision, the next creation, the next expression. And it all flows from your very deep, beautiful core of being. And you leave these exquisite ornaments. Every one of them is unique, an expression of you left in the fabric of life. And somebody will walk by that energy and suddenly feel your song, perhaps hear it, or perhaps sing their own because they have felt the energy of expressing a song from their heart in their own unique way. Do you see? Nothing ends. It all continues with new and new and new beginnings. And all those beautiful beginnings spark more. They're ripples. And the ripples meet the next energy moving in the space, and something new forms, and you've moved on. You've left the space with your energy pulsing with the love that you felt by honoring the feeling of possibility, of a song, of a kindness, of a heart connection, of an inspiration. And so these beautiful mandalas are created, and they move out into the world. and touch others and ignite something more alive and possible in the other who you may never meet, who walked into the energy ornament that you left behind as you passed through that space. Do you see how magical and wondrous it all is? Everything connected.